Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kara and today I am doing a review type of video on this Tarte palette. This palette is called the Skin Twinkle Lighting palette and it's from their Rainforest of the Sea collection, so it came in this beautiful presentation, and then the packaging is just gorgeous like Tarte's always is. It has like a complete gold back and then the front just looks like this. This was like one of the first things I saw in the Rainforest of the Sea collection, and I just knew that I wanted to get it, but I always am kind of skeptical to buy things when they're first released. I like to hear like other people's opinions and stuff, and I went into the store multiple times to kind of look at it, and basically a summary of this video is just that I absolutely love this palette. I'm getting more into highlighters, and I thought this would be a good way to kind of step out of, you know, the three I have, and I don't know, it's just very compact, very sleek. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the review, I guess. So this palette retails for $42, which I think that's kind of, you know, acceptable. You get two really huge highlighters in here. I think these are bigger than the Becca highlighter I have. And then on top of that you get this middle banana shade, which a lot of people are pretty confused about. So I'm just going to get into all of that. As well as this palette has almost 4 and like a fourth stars on Sephora, and it's a highlighting trio palette with 3 universal shades for strobing and perfecting. Brighten up your complexion with a radiant twinkle using this sleek strobing and highlighting palette, blah blah blah. Basically you get 3 shades in here. Moonlight is this one over here, and then Sunlight is the one on the opposing side, so that makes sense. So Sunlight, Moonlight, I kind of like how they laid it out that way. Just not that there's any kind of rules for makeup, of course, but there is like a more daytime wearable shade, and then this rosy pink that just kind of stands out a little bit more. And of course you can wear that whenever you want. But the middle shade is Filtered Light, and let me just talk about this middle shade for a second. So I have worked through like the top scratchy layer. So towards the top of the pan right here, I have really worked through it and really just rubbed through it, because down here where I haven't worked through, it's just so scratchy and like you get no pigment payoff. It's just so strange. So I kind of had to rub through it a bit, and then after rubbing through it, you can see you get a lot more color payoff, and it comes off very yellow and just, I don't know, I use it as an under the eye powder. Like I set my concealer with it, and I love it. I don't know why the top layer is so scratchy, but you can probably hear it. Like it's just so scratchy, and it's crazy because the 2 highlighters are just very creamy and buttery and like you want to touch them, but this is just like, I hope you can hear how scratchy that is. So let me give you a swatch of this middle one so you can see it. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see that on camera, but it is just a very nice yellow shade. I mean, it's kind of weird in this highlighting palette, I think, to put a powder that I think should go underneath your eyes and set concealer, but I really do like it once you get through the top like scratchy layer. I don't know what Tarte was really thinking with this powder in the middle, but I do like it, and I think I will get use out of it. I just think everyone should kind of work through that top scratchy part, and then they will see that it can be a good powder. So anyway, let's go into the 2 highlighters. Sunlight is more of a champagne gold kind of highlight. It's very typical, very gorgeous. So let me give you a swatch really quick. So on the bottom there is Sunlight. I think it is so gorgeous. It's what I'm wearing today. If you can see it at all, I'm not sure how my camera picks up these kinds of highlighters, but very gorgeous, very easy to wear. I think it works really well with my fair skin tone. And then Moonlight is a rosy pearl kind of shade, and this is just such a gorgeous pink highlight. I have wanted to try a pink highlight for a while, but I was kind of a little bit afraid of it. So, oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so on the top there is Moonlight. I think it is so stunning. I think this palette is just amazing. Again, the middle shade I'm kind of iffy on. I do think the middle shade works as an under the eye powder. That's what I used it for today. Actually, I have very huge bags underneath my eyes, and this powder just like lifts it right up with the highlighter. So I would not turn away from this palette just because of the middle shade. I think the two highlighters are still worth the $42, and hopefully you can get through the middle shade like I kind of did and make it work for you. Even though it is frustrating that like you have to go that extra step to really work with a shade. So that is my review on this palette. I think all of these shades are stunning, and I'm just really excited to have this palette and be using it. You'll definitely see this in a few videos of mine. I already have like a day to night type of thing planned using both of these highlighters. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give a thumbs up if you did. Leave me any kind of comment down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone!